Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys, man. You know, one of the joys of doing this show is when you can give people their first interview, man, and man, make them feel comfortable. And when they get to them other stations, man, stick their chest out. So our homie, man, right here from the shop, man, saw some of his music, had no idea that he was connected with somebody that I work with. That's one of my bros, man, that has done a lot of different stuff, man. My bro Paris, man, I'm truly proud of him, man, and all the different gifts and talents that he has. But he's got an artist, man, by the name of Hbk Ka in the building.
Yes, sir.
So, man, like, excited about having you, man. Take us through, man, like, what inspired you to want to do music and everything?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I've been doing music since I was a little kid. Like, I've been singing since I was 3 years old, earliest I can remember. Like, I got in trouble first day of first grade singing Michael Jackson, like, for real. But I've been doing music since I was a kid. And it's like, when I was 13, I had kind of, you know, put it to the side a little bit. I wanted to be a hooper, but, you know, that wasn't working out for me. So one day, I was hooping in the backyard. I was having a little bad practice, so I come to the crib. My homie had sent me, like, 3 beats. You feel me? He was like, just try to rap on them, see how you come. You know, I get on one of them. It's like some singing stuff, like, it's like some ride wave and instrumental. So, like, as soon as the beat come on, like, I instantly, just like, the words just pop in my head, just start flowing out. Since then, I just been taking it serious. Like, I really do this for my mama. For real. She died in 2018 when I was 11. So, she, like, really my, you know, main motivator for her.
Wow, bro, man. Condolences on that, man. Definitely,
Appreciate
man. Prayers and everything, man, and everything. So, want to go back to basketball for a moment, man.
You said what?
Want to go back to basketball. You said, man, that basketball, you was hooping and everything, man.
Yeah.
And everything.
I still be trying to hoop now, but it's just like, I just got to work. Like, if I get in the gym some more, like, I'll be decent. Cause, like, I really got the potential. Like, if I wasn't doing rap, like, I'd be on the hoop. Like, I'd go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
So, man, describe your game, man. You point guard.
I'm like a point guard. I'm lefty. Like, I got handles, all that. Can shoot. If I just work on my shooting, or if I get in the weight room, just in the gym, like a gym rat, I'll be decent. Like, I'll be an actual good hooper, but I just quit, put it to the side. Like, sports ain't for me. Quit that.
But you still watch, though, right?
Yeah, of course I still watch. My favorite player right now is between Kyrie and Ja Morant, but them my 2 favorite players for sure.
Yeah, man. I like both of them, too, man.
Yeah,
They're real nice on the court, man, and everything, man. So, man, I want to build on music and everything, man, and take us through, man, some different artists that you grew up admiring that you said that, man, I want a career similar to theirs.
Most definitely, number 1, Michael Jackson, for sure. Like, if it wasn't for him, if my dad didn't never put me on Michael Jackson when I was a little kid, like, I would never love music the way I do right now. Like, for real. He number 1. Then, when I was growing up around, like, 5th grade, the first rap song I ever got put on to was Chief Keef. It was a Chief Keef song, but I was riding in Houston. My sister put me on to a Chief Keef song. Then after that, it was Juice WRLD, Young Boy, Polo G, then Dirk, and then it just started, you know, growing and growing. Now I like T-Ski, Ride Wave, and myself as well. But yeah, mainly them artists right there.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So his name though, Hbk Ka. How you end up coming up with that?
I always wanted like some like beginning with the name HBK because I used to watch WWE and Shawn Michaels was kind of like a big inspiration. But HBK basically mean heartbreak kid, and cash is for like your resolution. You've been through heartbreak. The only way to heal from the pain is getting the money, get to the cash. So my real name Keith, I just replaced the EIT with A and a $ for the S and a K for the cash, basically to like put my version on it, basically.
Okay. So it's like you was telling us about your homie sending you 3 beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you rapped on it, and then you got to the point where after you rapped on that specific song, you wanted to start taking it more serious and stuff like that. So what was the name of that song that you made that day?
It was like, to be honest, I never finished the song. It was like a little clip. Like I wrote like a little hook, chorus, but I sung it after that. Like I ain't do nothing with it. I just recorded myself singing. I ain't never put it out, re-recorded nothing, but I was in 8th grade. I was 13 years old. Like, I had sung it. Everybody told me, like, oh, you raw. You should start taking it serious. So, after that, I just kept on doing, recording on Band Lab. Then, after that, over time, I just started going to the studio. And then, like, you know, from there, started, like, you know, thinking, like, how can I get better as an artist, you know, with what I'm doing and stuff like that.
So any projects, any singles out, anything like that?
Oh yeah, I got a project out. I just dropped my album last year on July 2nd. It's called Sorry I'm Low Key a Narcissist, but that was my, debut album. But I'm working on a project right now. I got like 20 songs, 30 ready in the vault right now. I just need to get in the studio, but right now I got like 10 of them recorded though. But I'm definitely working on a project this year for the summertime. I don't know what it's gonna be called. I'm thinking Look at Me Now or Cash vs. Keith, but but definitely know I got that, on the way for sure.
So tell us about that first debut album though. Like, what was all that about, and like, what was the message you was trying to give out?
I ain't gonna lie, it was last year. I was a sophomore. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was going through a lot. Like, I was going through some real like mental problems, like depression and anxiety, and it's like that was like a year I kind of had to like wake up and realize like I don't know, like now I gotta really like take off with this, like go to the next level with it. And it's like I went through all that stuff that year, and it's like the only way I could like tell my story, the way I could get it out was through the music. And I don't know, I just kept on working and came up with that album. Like, it wasn't as long as I really wanted it to be, but I shortened it, and it was just the real feelings, the real pain, my whole story just on that album.
So, man, look, people sitting here listening to you, man, and everything, and I know they want to hear some of that good music, man. You brought by a single called Malibu, man. What inspired Malibu?
Malibu, I mean, nothing really inspired it for real. Like, I heard the beat, I'm like, damn, this fire right here. So, like, the same thing with the first song. Like, every time I hear a beat, it's not even like, oh, I'm thinking about what I'm finna say. Like, it just started coming out. Like, that's just how much I love music. So, I just started writing, and then, like, the stuff that I'm writing, it was just like, like this like what I'm really going through. Like, I'll be having situations with like girls and stuff, but I just put that in the music. Like, that's just another aspect. Like, you gotta let it out, put it in the music. So same thing I did on this song, basically. But it's raw though, you gonna like it for sure.
All right, man, we coming back with more with my homie, man, HBK Cash, man, it's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
That's okay, Peter. I just wrong. She got me out of my zone. I can't leave this look alone. In Malibu, might take your boot. That in the back of the coupe. Watch me shoot. I can even take on my bull. So walking, I'm playing with her coach. What you niggas do? Yo, doing outside. My bitch with me in the store. I was focused on you. I was fixated on love, but I had to figure out the truth. And nobody for you. Look in the sky and this cash. Feel like Superman in a boo. Telling the truth. Coming straight for all the loot. Can't speak on shit I used to do. Look at my shoes. Be rocking Balenciaga. Miriam, I made this too. You got a life. Got a choice to live it right. But I think about rolling that dice. Lean with the ice. Getting high feelings just right. It be helping forget about life. Yo, right. Told her I got me a wife, but I know deep inside it's a lie. Look at my eye. How you gonna say I'm not fly? Behind friends getting so fright. Time going slow. They say time go fast, but I'm in the same place with all. Nobody knows. Feeling like Durkee, yo. Be smoking it thicker for sure. I'm on the road. You know I got a twin road. I cannot be stressing about. That's how it go. Why would I give her my love? She won't give it back in the show. You don't know what you really want, you gotta tell me, girl. Cause if you don't, pretty soon we gon' say our farewells. I don't want to, if I got to, I say very well. You gotta tell me, girl, no, you gotta tell me, girl. That's just wrong, she got me out of my zone, I can't leave this look alone. In Malibu, might take your boot, that in the back of the coupe. Watch me shoot, I can even take on my bull, so walking, I'm playing with her coach. What you niggas do, yo, doing outside, my bitch with me in the store, I was focused on you. I was fixated on love, but I had to figure out the truth. And nobody for you. Look in the sky and this cash. Feel like Superman in the booth. Telling the truth. Coming straight for all the loot. Can't speak on shit I used to do. Look at my shoes. Be rocking Balenciaga. Miriam, I'm in the stool. Why would I stop? So I be going to the top. I don't even be stopping for cops. You letting chop. I don't care to take your. I don't care to take your pop. Like, look at the slop. The way she sucked my. I almost had told her to stop. She in her feelings. I told that I was willing to change all the ways that I rock. She got me rocked. This might not drop. Some niggas still beat off his socks. Don't got off. But if I catch you and you hate, you number one fan at the top. Sipping this drop. Ain't used to sip on lean. My smile had eventually drop. And this walk. If I take too many sips, might have to go visit the doc. You don't know what you really want, you gotta tell me, girl. Cause if you don't, pretty soon we gon' say our farewells. I don't want to, if I got to, I say very well. You gotta tell me, girl, no, you gotta tell me, girl. That's just wrong, she got me out of my zone, I can't leave this look alone. In Malibu, might take your boot, that in the back of the coupe. Watch me shoot, I can even take on my bull, so walking, I'm playing with her coach. What you niggas do, yo, doing outside, my bitch with me in the store, I was focused on you. I was fixated on love, but I had to figure out the truth. truth, ain't nobody for you. Look in the sky and it's cash, feel like Superman in the booth. Telling the truth, coming straight for all the loot. Can't speak on I used to do. Look at my shoes, be rocking Balenciaga, Miriam, Palm Angels too.
So people here in Malibu from the homie HBK Cash, right?
Yeah.
Well, you'll give us some homework, man. Some other songs definitely check out, man, from you, man. Give us some homework, man.
Go definitely check out On the Block Freestyle. Go check out Can't Get Through, and definitely go check out Forever Grieving and No One as well. I just dropped the video. I dropped the video August 5th, No One. Dropped the video November 19th, On the Block Freestyle, and then Can't Get Through. I just recently dropped that December 19th. And I got a new video on the way too as well. Rack Had Better Views. That's a single I just dropped. That's on the way. I need y'all to go run that up. So.
And where can they go check that out at?
Oh, it's on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Pandora, whatever.
Now spell it out. Spell your name out so they make sure they get you.
HBK, then it's K$H.
All right, that's the homie HBK Cash, man, in the building. It's Fusion Radio. It's Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man. So, man, give me some artists that you would like to open up for if you got an opportunity to perform with them.
I'll open up for Lil Durk, Polo G, most definitely, and I'll also open up for T-Ski if I could. But them like my main three right there. I be on Durk heavy, most definitely. I listen to Durk every day. That's like the main one right there.
And then paint that picture for us, man. What would it be like, man, if we're in the presence of you performing?
I'm gonna be locked in on the music, like turn it up. I'm gonna make sure y'all have a good time for sure, and I'm gonna make it something to remember, most definitely.
So like, your process though, as far as like being in the studio though, like if I was to want to do a song with you, what should I expect when we go to the studio? Oh,
you should expect to work fast, cause I'll work fast. Like that's what I'm expecting out of you, most definitely. Like I'm gonna go enough. Get my hook, verse, chorus, whatever, get that laid down. Next thing, it's you. I'm waiting on you. After that, whatever I gotta do, clean up, ad libs, doubles, all that, get it done. I be working fast. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. So like, the vibe though in the studio, like what gotta be in the studio with you though for you to make the best music possible though? Like, what it gotta be like?
Nothing gotta be in the studio for real. Like. The mic, the computer, the booth, all that. It really depends on like how I'm feeling. If I'm locked in, I go in, I feel like I'm finna, do good, go crazy. Like it really depends on how I'm feeling. But studio, it don't gotta be, nothing enough for real. Just depend on how I'm feeling, like how my day going.
Okay. So, what's your goal though, as far as like with this music though? Cause a lot of artists, they got different type of perspectives and they trying to reach different type of things with their music. Like some artists want to use music to get them to a certain point so they can focus on something else. Or like certain artists want to be the greatest rapper or the greatest artist ever.
Yeah.
So like, what's your goal when it comes to music though?
It's somewhat like the greatest. Like I ain't gonna lie, Michael Jackson, like I said, is just the biggest inspiration to me. Like I don't want to just be classified as no rapper. Like I want to be known as like an artist, a real musician. Like could sing, rap, party music, house music, whatever you need, like he could do it all. Like I want to be like on really Michael Jackson level. I want to be at the point where I'm having shows. I got people passing out for me. Like that's how far I'm like really trying to take it. I'm trying to take it like Grammy level. Being honest with
you. Okay. So like, what certain songs or like what certain things like singles or certain things that you're doing in the next couple weeks or next couple months that we should be looking forward to? Like as far as like appearances or like you feel me, shows or like things like that.
I ain't got no shows on the way yet. That's probably coming this summer, but I'm dropping a video soon. I don't know how long it's gonna take. My cameraman editing it, but I got a video, Rack Had Better Views, a single I just dropped, and pretty soon I'm gonna be getting the stool, more videos, and then an album this summer.
What's the best career advice that you've been given? You being so young with the music.
The best career advice I've been given is like, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times like you fail, success is basically like a loop of failures, basically. And it matters how many times you fail and how many times you willing to get back up. That's what determines your love for whatever you're doing. Like if you willing to fail and get back up and do it all over again, that's gonna determine whether you're gonna get success or get what you want for it.
And then I'm sitting here and I'm listening to you, and I just can't help but to go back to thinking about, you losing your mom and everything. So, For big bro to little bro, man, I want to check up on you, man. What keeps you, I guess, going?
What keep me going is her for real, for real. Like, my mother was strong when she was her. Like, she was going through an addiction with drugs and alcohol, but I know she was strong. Like, whatever she was going through, if she got kicked out of my grandma's house, like, she'll always get it together. Like, and that's just what I loved about her. She was just so strong. And it's like, if I know if she was her, she'll want me to be strong for her. So it's like, I can't give up because she not her. I got to do this for her. I got to look at it like, oh, she in a better place. So now it's like, whatever she done for me to help me in my life, now it's my time to pay her back and repay her. Do what I got to do for her.
Okay. So, is it any features or anything that we should be looking forward to, or like any features that you got out right now that we should be checking out and stuff like that?
I got 2 songs with my boy. His name MW Duke. That's my boy. I went to high school with him. He just graduated 2 years ago. But I got 2 songs with him. I got one song called Needed You the Most with him, and then it's another one called No Mad. And then my boy YSKJ, we just made a twerk song. It's called Bustin' on the Scene. That's coming out soon. We finna shoot a video to that song. But like them the main features right now. And then wait, one more. My boy YBC Let Me Go. We got a song. I got a song with him. That's my brother. We got a song called Gunsmoke. It's gonna be lit. Promise. I promise.
Hey, dog, he reminded me a lot of myself, like when I was, you feel me, his age and stuff like that. Like it's the vibe though. It's the passion though. You could feel the passion and the drive right there though. So yeah. I like that though. So let me ask you this though. So like, with you being a young artist though, you feel me, probably still in school, still doing what you're doing and stuff like that. Like, how you go about like maneuvering through that, at the same time still trying to maneuver through the city of Chicago? Cause you know it's wild out here though. So I know it's, you feel me, it's not just simple as everybody think it is.
Yeah.
Especially with you being an artist and having a certain type of name out.
Exactly. I just go about it like you just gotta be locked in. Like my parents tell me all the time, like, your circumstances, like you in the city of Chicago, it's dangerous everywhere you go. So it's like you the prize. Like you gonna be what's gonna get us rich. Like you can't get killed, you can't get in no trouble, none of that. So it's like I know what I gotta do and I know what I gotta do to stay safe. So it's like I can't be doing no goofy stuff. Like I can't be doing nothing that's gonna risk the chance of getting where I wanna be at.
Oh, for sure. Cause I don't think a lot of artists or like a lot of people that's in position or like that have a certain type of potential, I don't think they understand what they really have or what they could be. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people like just be loose with it and just don't really care or just like, for example, like your homie them is your homie them. I'm not saying like they not your homie them, but what you gotta understand when you with bro them, bro them, they cool and all, they love you, but at the same time you gotta understand you can't always move like bro them because you ain't got the same circumstances as bro them, you feel me? You in a different echelon, you feel me? Even though that's still your people and you love them and stuff like that, it's not like you turn your back on them or nothing like that. It's just you gotta understand your circumstances and what you got going on, you feel me? So
I had that situation last year when I was a sophomore. It was some of my homie, like it was like a couple dudes I was hanging with. Like I was just doing goofy stuff. Like I was outside doing the wrong things, like hanging with the wrong crowd. So it's like as it got closer to 2023, I had to realize like, nah, that's like when I had started to like like progress with the music. I started noticing like more growth and progression. So it's like that's when I started to realize like, I can't really be hanging with these guys because they. I don't want to say too much, but they doing everything that I'm not supposed to. So I had to move different, get away from them. But it's like it's all love for them though. Like I still, mess with you. It's just like I can't mess up what I got going on because what you got going on. Straight like that.
Man, I appreciate this time, man.
Definitely. I appreciate you for having me.
Man, continued success, man. Excited about what's around the corner for you, man. Social media wise, man, how can they stay in tune with the movement?
My IG is Cash Murkham. It's KASHMURKEM. Just follow me on there. I don't really be on like no other socials for real, but just follow me on there. I'm gonna let you know when I'm dropping all the time. Just stay in tune for sure.
It's our homie, man, Hbk Cash, man, right here on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.